Hi everyone, my name is Christian Sekamagavan and I'm one of the USGs of Crisis for Isle Month 31, and I'm here today with Dhrupad Bhardwaj, one of the Crisis Directors for JCC. He's specifically the Crisis Director for JCC Google. Dhrupad, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi Christian. Hey guys, my name is Dhrupad. I'm currently a junior in the engineering school studying computer science and mathematics. So as you can see, obviously, I'd be CDing this committee. I'm originally from New Delhi, India. I've been doing Model UN since my junior year of high school. Yeah, I love competing. I've been the Crisis Director a couple of times. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this committee a lot.
Great. So as the Crisis Director, how would you say, what are you looking for in delegates? A successful delegate, what does that look like to you?
That's an interesting question. I think a successful delegate is someone from the crisis side who understands crisis and kind of figures out what crisis is trying to do. I think intelligent crisis strategy pivots around being able to kind of mold in your own crisis and mold in your own ideas into the crisis track, but while kind of gleaning from the responses that crisis gives you, what's the overarching track which we're trying to do. No way am I saying that crisis is going to be rigid, and we're going to be looking to you guys for ideas, but in most cases, crisis does have an overarching idea, and unless something terribly goes wrong, we're probably going to stick to it. And I think figuring out your own ideas, your own tracks, your own motives within that overarching crisis track is very important in getting your voice heard and being able to influence the committee based on the overarching track that we're going to take.
Wow, that's a great response. So another question that we have is, so since the JCC technology is a very, very innovative committee, there's very little like it on the circuit, what can a delegate do to prepare themselves for this JCC, specifically for the Google side of things?
I guess the preparation is pretty much similar on both committees. They're both, the committee is going to be simulating the board or the executive branch of these technology giants. Now, to really prepare yourself, I think it boils down to being able to understand what the MO of these companies are moving into the time frame that we're simulating this committee. Now, everyone knows Apple and Google, they've been around for long enough to have had a big impact. But you need to really put yourself in the hot seat and ask yourself, what do these companies want to see for the next 10 years going forward? And what do they want to see with respect to each other, and how do one another kind of influence each other, compete with each other, and try and, like, if you're on Google, then your objective is how can I make sure that Apple does not get into that market space that I'm right now in. Apart from that, it's also helping the company grow, helping Google evolve, what ideas you think that it would be cool for Google to implement, and moving forward, how would you see the company going? That's kind of the vision part. And to kind of understand that vision, the important thing that you need to do is kind of understand where the company came from, what the company has done so far, and understand right now where the company is at, what its verticals are, what its business objectives are, what it's really focusing its strengths in, and understanding how Google hires people, what Google looks for in new employees, and kind of really understanding the mindset of the company.
Wow, great. All right, so just kind of close things off on a high note. What's your favorite restaurant in Philly? Why should delegates visit it when they come?
Okay, wow, that's a bit of a loaded question. My favorite restaurant in Philly, which I guess would be something that if you would not be willing to spend too much and go, like, I really enjoy going downtown to Dim Sum Garden. I think it's awesome, it's very cheap, and their Shanghai soup momos are to die for. But in case you want to splurge, in case you have a lot, if you have some cash to burn through, and if you're a steak person, I really like the New York strip steak at Fork. This is on 9th and Pine, and it's a really, really good steak that they make over there. So that's definitely something you should check out.
All right, great. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Appreciate it. And we'll see you at Isle Month.
Yeah.